Hey there, this is Mark, and this is my inside look in the Kiss warehouse for the Butterfields 2000 Kiss auction. Kiss opened up their warehouse and sold some of their memorabilia, instruments, and costumes back then, but before they did, they had a brief public viewing. Now, fans took guitar picks and some items from the road cases and they had to close it up, but before they did, I was lucky enough to get in there, videotape it all, and share it with you. This is from an old VHS, so please be forgiving. And some of the facts I misspoke in the narration, but I didn't want to retake this because I don't want this to be an academic study of Kiss. I just want it to be something fun and something cool. You're fun and cool, or you wouldn't be here, so let's do it. Alright, and approaching outside, they had a figure with Gene Simmons' Creatures of the Night costume. The best thing about this costume for me was that those boots, you could see the wear in between the nostrils and the eyes. They're just so thrashed because they're stage worn. All the intensity of his performance through the years, those appear to be the same boot shells from the 77 tour. But the wear on them can't be faked, and then it's just too genuine. There's the poster outside, obviously, showing the event, and in we go with Paul Stanley's Dynasty costume. It's got the cape too, pretty cool. Obviously they have doubles and triples of everything in case something gets damaged, as Ace would say. And but Paul let this one go. The likeness of his face isn't that great, obviously, but you get the idea. There's Gene's bass from the it was the Crazy Nights tour, and then he played it on some other tours with his familiar demon face on it. Demon boot with in much better condition. There were demon boots in various states, but this costume, as you could see, the chrome blocks are missing in the mid area. Again, stage wear. 1975 costume, rock and roll over costume with the feathers. Paul had the Destroyer outfit in 76, but went to this. The Love Gun painting, obviously, this got sold as well. But just beautiful in person all the years and still looks really, really vibrant. Iconic photo. Everything at this auction was iconic. Gene's bass with the Crazy Nights studs on it. Then we have the various Love Gun costumes. Peter's gong with what appears to be his rock and roll over drum set, not the Love Gun drums. I'll get a better shot of that. Forgive some of these shots that are repeats. Yeah, there we go. I believe those are the rock and roll over drums. You guys out there know Peter used the black drum kit on that tour for 77, 78. Costumes are in really good shape. Some of these, I don't think they're the stage worn ones. Some of the stuff is from 78 when they were doing photo shoots for the solo albums and Kiss Meets the Phantom and weren't on the road as much. But the Gene stuff that's been stage worn, you could really, really tell. There'll be more of that later. So it's really cool to see all the details of all this stuff. I tried to get as many shots as possible, obviously on an old tape. You know, it's not going to come off as well on TV, but you get the idea. All you Kiss fans out there who love to get real specifics about the details. And the glitter look of that drum head just looks magnificent. All the years put away in their warehouse. Everything still looks great. The iconic gong from God of Thunder. This flying V you'll all recognize. You know, Paul put one out later. A recreation, I think, through Washburn. But there it is. And these guitars are familiar to all of you watching this right now. Rock and roll over costume. You guys don't even need the narration on this. You know where it comes from, but some of you newer fans out there. Destroyer costume has the sleeves. Rock and roll over one doesn't. Hotter Than Hell costume. Who knows how many they had of these? You guys will know. You know, obviously Kiss didn't have as much money then, but there it is. I don't think Ace had the star bodysuit then, but I don't know who painted this. Someone's painting. And there is Paul Stanley as Rocco Primavera. No, this is obviously his Elder costume, and it's in even better shape because they never toured for that album. So that thing I remember looked, I mean, fresh as they come. I mean, just now right in here you see the blood in between the chrome blocks from the blood spitting. Really, really cool. Some of the basses have it too. You'll see later in this video Gene's axe has it. And look into my eyes. Yeah, and I don't know if it's coming out, but you could see in there it's real cruddy and stuff from the liquid that just stuck in between the blocks. They're, people grabbed a towel, cleaned the stuff off from tour to tour, night to night, should I say, but some of that stuff just gets in there. This is Paul's BC Rich that he used for Lick It Up, but some of you real hard kissers out there will recognize Vinny actually used that guitar on a couple shows from the Creatures of the Night tour. All of you recognize the bodysuit, the boots, Destroyer, Rock and Roll Over Ace suit, and all the little craftsmanship that went into that stuff. This stuff wasn't made now, with Rick Baker's experts and, George Lucas's, Industrial Light and Magic that can make all these things. This was just sequins and, tights and foam and spray paint and, all the glitter and chrome, all the armor. There it is. And it looked beautiful on stage, still lasted. And this is Paul's, I believe that's an Eagle model. I don't remember seeing Paul with that guitar, but it's his. And here we have Gene's axe. Now I think on this one, oh no, this isn't the axe. This is he used this on the Lick It Up tour, a couple other photo shoots. I think he brought that out on Crazy Nights. I think one of the Hot in the Shade videos. I can't really remember. You guys will all put it in the comments what I'm full of it on. Why doesn't he remember this or that and the other? And this is absolutely the bass because I recognized that picture on the head. Now you can see right in there the blood on the blade. That was really cool to see that. He did that in a lot of photo shoots and stuff. And some of the remnants of that are still crusted in. It couldn't look any more beautiful and authentic and performance worn. Just great. Kiss's dedication, to what they did right there before your eyes. And there it is, his face on the head with blood coming out. The iconic. Oh, that guitar is actually from the reunion tour. I wasn't sure how many guitars Paul brought out for that, but looking like Howard Stern without the makeup, but you get the idea. Psycho Circus Paul costume. And there's flyers and photos all around. Again, another pair of the Demon Boots. Vinnie Vincent's Creatures of the Night costume. '78 Stanley. Used in Kiss Meets the Phantom and the photo shoots for the solo album. Those are the Creatures of the Night boots. I don't know what they're doing with that suit. They don't belong there. Thrills in the Night Animalized Tour. BC Rich Warlock from Paul. Shout out to you 80s Kiss people who love Eric Carr. There'll be something in here for you guys soon. Rock and Roll Over, Destroyer Demon Boots, Gene's armor. Iconic Hotter Than Hell chess piece, which I believe John 5 owns now. One of Gene's recreations of the original. I think that's Eric Carr's. Yeah, Eric Carr's Elder costume. Again, it's in pristine shape. Couple photo shoots, some TV appearances, no tour. Looks great. Too many things to mention there. Flyers, original artwork, album covers that didn't happen, costumes that didn't happen. I think this is actually Gene's Psycho Circus costume. It's a little bigger. This is Paul's Unmasked Is That You star guitar. I think he used this on some other stuff too, but another Iceman from Paul. This is the various magazine covers from all over the world. Now, these were the magazine covers up to the year 2000. They had tons and tons more after they had first gotten back together, but you may recognize, some of you, this in the layout of the history book on the inside. And actually, these magazine covers go to just about like 93 or something. There were too many new covers once they got back together for everything, but as with most stuff here, it gives you an idea. This is the real master of the Dynasty album cover. Now, I've seen various photoshopped versions of this, but this is the real one. There it is, plain as you see. It's got a little chip in the center. So I've seen ones with that chip filled in and Peter changed. But whatever you've heard, whatever you've read, there it is, man, with Gene's notes on the side. There's a little note there to correct some stuff with Peter, but, you know, how much more authentic can you get? There it is right in front of you. This is the robe Paul would wear just before Black Diamond, a quick shot of that. More magazine covers. The robes that they wore in Kiss Me the Phantom by the Pool, they're also wearing them in a clip from Detroit 76 when they come out for the encores. An Asylum BC Rich that I've never seen Paul play on stage, but there it is. Interesting bridge on that guitar. And there's road cases with set lists and various things in them. People were taking pics out of them and stuff, and so they closed them eventually. And there's an ace pair of boots without the blue and the shattered mirror, Eric's Fox costume. Just huge shout out to Eric and all the people that remember him and love him. I say it all the time. Eric comes from a time when Kiss was about the fans. You didn't have to pay Kiss $5,000 to stand next to you, although when Eric was in the band, there wasn't as many people wanting to stand next to him. Eric was about a time when the energy and the connection between the fans was really real. Peter's vest from the 78 solo days and some various Ace chess pieces. It's crazy to see them just on a hanger like that, but there they are. Me going through some of the stuff. Tons of bodysuits. This stuff was just sitting on hangers. I think those are some vests from Revenge. There's Gene. Ace's bodysuit, Dynasty or Unmasked, who knows? I mean, the bodysuit was the same, but there's the cape. I think that's something else John 5 got too. Paul Stanley, Psycho Circus, Peter, Psycho stuff. The original first Gene Dynasty costume just thrown in a corner. The Three Stooges and Eric's road case. Love you, Eric. All of Eric's personal effects and whatnot. Drawings and notes from Gene, Paul, solo album promotional stuff, Simmons records stuff, even some of Kiss's own personal clothing and shoes and stuff were there. That's Eric Carr's, I believe that's the You Make Me Rock Hard or X and Sex drum kit. I'm not sure which. I think the Rock Hard one's got the Chikara and that one maybe just the X and Sex. It may have the Chikara stuff. Yeah, the Chikara stuff is still on the bass drums there. Some people have said they're decals that come on and off. If they're not really there, that would bail that out. That's a reunion Gene costume. It's got a little V section that covers the belly there. This is the unmasked suit that Gene wore, not just in Unmasked, but in the Rise to It video. You notice it's got like black duct tape in sections where he ripped it up for that video. So, yeah. I don't know what the hell he was thinking doing that. He had to get back in the costume again. I understand not putting the guy down, but there it is. Crazy Nights jacket, more guitars, amps, bodysuits. Obviously magazine covers. Peter's clothes, Eric's Asylum jacket. Just various items too from the non-makeup years are thrown there. Ace Frehley's Elder costume. All the Elder costumes just look fantastic. Hopefully you're getting a good look at the detail in this. I don't think his shoes were in that. Obviously, as you can see, a lot of Paul Stanley Icemans. Revenge bass, Animal, or Creatures of the Night Flying V back there. Creatures of the Night Double Neck. Hot in the Shade Acoustic Asylum clothes from Eric, Bruce, Paul's Tears Are Falling robe. And this is Crazy Nights guitar. I'm not a big fan of that tour, but I always loved that guitar because he used it and just used it on Hot in the Shade too for Tears Are Falling. It actually got a lot of use out of a lot of tours. Various drums from Peter or Eric. There's no way to know. When I say Eric, I mean Eric Carr. Eric Singer wasn't in the band at this time. There was no Eric Singer, Tommy Thayer lineup. Paul's White Explorer, not the one from the Rock and Roll Over tour, but one of his personal items. And just pieces of their various gear thrown around. I'm a big fan of the Asylum tour. The Won't Get Fooled Again encore was just great. Aces Alive close. One of Paul's Washburns back there. And there he is, the Fox himself. In his head-to-toe Creatures of the Night suit with the Creatures of the Night drum kit. You can't get much cooler than this. Eric Carr. I mean, my God. Just look at it. Just chrome blazing all over rototoms. Absolutely beautiful. I saw that tour. Eric was amazing. I couldn't wait to tell everybody how much ass Kiss were kicking now. And then Creature's era was over. There's Paul's guitar from that tour. I believe that's Peter's drum head. Or bass drum, should I say. You can go through all these displays and just grab this stuff. Gene's Hot in the Shade jacket. Some of Paul's practice amps. The master artwork from Unmasked. This was a piece of art that was in 3 sections that was grouped together to make the cover that you guys see. And here we have Eric's Hawk outfit. Some of you saw that back there. Various flyers, etc. One of Gene's reunion outfits that's missing chrome blocks. Bodysuit from Ace. More guitars from Paul. Another guitar from the Crazy Nights tour with Paul's. Paul's robe from that tour. Just stuff in every corner. Try to get as many details as possible. Creatures of the Night chest piece from Gene. Those look like the Rock and Roll Over drums, not the Alive drums. I'd love to hear how that set sounds after all these years. Also throughout the display were various lyrics from Gene and Paul. Who knows if they're, these masters or if they just wrote them down again. I mean, I can't imagine them keeping, these things for years, but Christmas card from Paul to Gene. Happy New Year. Creatures. Ace's Dynasty boots. The blue foam and the shattered mirror. Or the fractured mirror for you Ace fans out there. And there's also a lot of drawings of Gene. Gene had, he had a ton of ideas. And everywhere you turn, there'd be little drawings of Gene. Drawings Gene did for various concepts, for albums, for stage, for costumes, promo ideas. A real imaginative guy. The Elder costumes, if Kiss had kept their long hair. Little concept drawing there, little presentation of the band. Gene's calendar. There's also tons of stuff there that was from Casablanca. Stationery, Christine 16 lyrics. All the hits. Revenge bass. There was also fan stuff here. Fans would give Kiss things. It feels kind of weird, like, what, did they throw them away or what? I don't know, but if a fan gave them something, would they keep it? Would they do something with it? There was just a lot of stuff there that Gene's robe, Knights in Satan's Service, playing up to the religious people that couldn't stand Kiss and would protest them. Or were those people really religious? Who knows? Promo item. That Gene used that at the NAMM show, and I hung out with Gene once to promote his bass. More magazine covers from the glory days. Ace Frehley on a teen heartthrob magazine. And I got a tight shot of this because one of the headlines on this thing just, I want to marry you. There you go. Not guitars, nothing like that. Ace, I want to marry you. Strutter, my favorite Kiss song of all time. Iconic Circus cover when they were doing the solo albums and Kiss Meets the Phantom. Always love that one. And none of the Gene covers say I want to marry you. Just the Ace. Trust me, Gene didn't want to marry you then. Little mock-up drawing of Gene's axe. Gene's a great, great artist, man. Such a vivid imagination Gene had that catapulted them to success. I believe that's a set list from the European Crazy Nights tour. Yeah, there we go. Well, that could be the Japan as well. You guys out there, you tell me. That's a little something on the side of one of their road cases. And there is me, back in 2000 with my Rollins Band t-shirt. It was crazy to be behind that kit. Oh God, how I love Eric. Touching up Ace's costume. Nice and purty. Looking good, spaceman. All right.